Why the Black Chamber?
Well, first of all, Larry, I want to thank you for giving me this idea, putting this in my head, because I see this as being one of the biggest things that's ever happened to black businesses in the city of Florence. Why a black chamber? Is because we as black businesses are still at the bottom of business growth here in Florence County. That has to.
Okay.
That has to change. And the only way it's going to change is that we are going to have to do it. Mm-hmm. Nobody's going to do that for us except us. And in order to do that, we have to pull together all of our resources so that we can be strong, so that we can say, this is what will happen. Numbers are the things, the one thing that changes people's minds. It affects politicians, it affects growth. So this is what we want to do. We have to get people to join our organization, be a part of what we do, so that we can improve and increase the lifestyle of the people that we represent. Because we have been at the bottom and still at the bottom.
What area of South Carolina and then maybe even of North Carolina does the chamber cover?
Well, right now, our main focus is we want to grow Florence. So that's our main focus. But see, we're not looking at stopping there. That's why we call it the Carolina Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We have to build a reputation. Mm-hmm. That reputation is we're going to begin to build businesses here in Florence, educate those who need to be educated, help those put their financial portfolios together, and help people improve the quality of their lives right here in Florence.
You said the importance of a black chamber is support black businesses in the community. What do you think is going to be the first action that the black chamber is going to take?
Well, we have to look at, first of all, we have to let people know who we are and what our goals and objectives are. We don't want people to think that because we are a black chamber that we are separate and apart. Mm-hmm. We are a black chamber because we want to be a part. Mm-hmm. And see, in order to be a part, we have to pool our resources, pull them together so that we can be on the same level as any of the other entrepreneurs here in Florence. And,
so you're going to be an advocate, not just for black businesses, but I imagine for the black church and other black groups in the community, sororities, fraternities, everybody.
Absolutely. See, it takes all of that in order to do what needs to be done in order for us to make sure that we're on a competitive level with all other groups. And so we can pool together all of our resources. Now we're working on our business people who are looking to, who are aspiring to be business people, people who are already in business, want to grow their business, people who need financial expertise as to how to put their financial portfolio together so that they can grow their businesses. These are the kind of things that we're going to be doing so that we can grow black businesses, so that they will be able to compete in the upper level of business growth we're in. Not to be separate and apart, but to be in order that they may be a part of.
What are some of the benefits of being a member of the Black Chamber?
Well, first of all, you have this collaboration of black businesses, people who are in business, who have gone the mile and figure out what it takes in order to be to where they are. You've got that expertise. We are members of the National Black Chamber of Commerce. Okay. So therefore, we have that expertise. These people who have weathered the storm, who know black contractors who can, as they told me, we can build a skyscraper to the moon. So we can reach out and bring them in, so that instead of getting the subcontractor jobs, we will get the general jobs. And once we get the general jobs, we're going to hire more minorities, more blacks as subcontractors. So that grows the community. So as we grow black businesses cause us to grow. And the stronger we become, the stronger that we can make black businesses become. So it's just a circle that's going round and round and expanding each time it makes a circle. And that's our purpose.
Now you mentioned for a second the affiliation with the National Black Chamber of Commerce, I'd imagine there are lots of chambers across the country that you're affiliated. So you're saying basically this is not just a standalone
Oh, no.
African American chamber. This is actually a part of a major network of African American chambers across the country.
Absolutely. We as a matter of fact, we went to South America to bring on the South American chapter of the Black Chamber of Commerce. So we have offices and memberships all the way in South America, in Africa, all throughout the country, from California to South Carolina, from Miami to Maine. We cover the whole country and other countries as well. So you have all those resources at our disposal. And these are the resources that we're going to use to help grow and build our business as well as grow black businesses. Now, we're just starting, we're just beginning, and there's a whole ocean out there that's available to us. So many tools and opportunities that we can use to help grow black businesses. That is
for someone who wants more information about the Black Chamber, the Carolinas Black Chamber of Commerce, is that what it is?
Yeah, we have a website up.
Oh, you do have a website. What is the web address?
It's CarolinaRegionalBCC.com.
Okay.
CarolinaRegionalBCC.com. And it has a wealth of information about us. Now, we are just beginning, and as we do things, we're going to have this meeting on our website probably tomorrow. And so we've already gotten contracts with the city for companies. We've added a new paving company to the contract with the PD Regional Transportation Authority. I think that they're going to get that contract. That's a $500,000 contract because of us. Now, the director was supposed to be here. So we've already begun to do things. And these people who we are helping have committed to reinvest back into the community. You know, if we can, you take the city, the county, and the school board. Within the next 3 years, they are committed to allocating about $500 million worth of contracts. And we would like to see that black contractors get a substantial portion of that. I said, I don't want to say minority because white women are minorities and they get their fair share. But black contractors, we are the ones at the bottom of the totem pole. We have to reach down and grab these guys and pick them up to where they need to be so that they can be competitive, so that they can get their fair share of the growth and development of this city.
What do you say to those in the community who will see this as a divider instead of something that brings people together?
Well, you know, when you've got a city as Florence, and we are 50% of the population, but yet we are less than 1% of the economic growth. That's the great divide, in my opinion. And then when you see companies and they come out and they see that there's always this thing about, you know, black contractors, but the excuse is that we're not prepared, we can't qualify. So we want to eliminate that. So once we eliminate all of those voids, the reason that why we can't, then we are a part of the growth. Instead of being 1%, now we're 40, 35, 40%. It looks much better when we reach out. So it's instead of being a divider, it's a connector. It's bringing us more together. It makes us look more favorable when we are looked at from other areas of the country and for the world. So they've got the whole idea, the concept backwards. We are not here to be separate, but here to be a part of.
Thank you.